Hello, my beautiful Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Welcome to your May 2020 reading. This is going to be a general reading, so please take the messages as they resonate. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. Welcome to all my new subscribers here on YouTube. You can check me out on Instagram and Facebook. And here on the community tab, where I usually deliver daily messages, daily vibe messages for the collective. I also have some crystal intention bracelets left on my website, so you'll check out the link down below. You can also reach out for a personal reading through my website there and also through my Etsy shop. Now I have a beautiful bracelet coming out. I'm waiting for the beads. These are beads of the highest quality, and I literally handpicked the ones that really embody the energy of calling in your person. And what will it take for you to reach and get into alignment with the right vibration in order to call in your person? It takes some work. It takes you adjusting to a certain vibration. So please check that out in the description box below. You can pre-order it. I have a certain amount available for the moment, very limited number of beads coming in, so please check that out if that interests you, and if the beads, the crystals resonate with you, please pre-order them as soon as possible. Yeah, Aries, we're just coming out of a really powerful Scorpio full moon, really making it's difficult for a lot of people because Scorpio is all about what lurks below the surface. It really wants to, really reach into the depths emotionally to figure out what it is that is hiding or what's been hidden, or what are we hiding? Okay, so there's some type of revelation of truth, some type of information that has not been maybe acknowledged within your relationships, especially why? Because Venus, the planet of relationships and of money and of beauty and of, just starting creative projects, is going into retrograde. It has been slowing down. And so around this time, we start to realize when we have a lot of planets slowing down, especially now, we have more than 3 planets going into retrograde at the same time. It really brings the energy of the collective in this space of reflection and of, okay, I don't have this second chance now to really stay in stagnation mode. I need to get out of my bubble that I've created for myself, this bubble of denial. So this is the energy that's coming up for a lot of us. We have to really confront what we've been kind of pushing away or dusting under the rug, or just we've created a bubble around us and pretended that it no longer existed. So that elephant in the room at one point will have to be addressed. So let's get into the reading. Let's begin with the romance angels and see what themes come up for you, what energies come up for you, if you're dealing with someone or if you're single. Aries, we have heart-to-heart conversations here. So this is telling me that the throat chakra, are you being honest? This obviously means that we're having conversation with other people. We're being honest with our feelings with people in our lives. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And then we have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. There might be someone in your vicinity that you've already met in your past that has decided to come forward to express how they feel. It feels like Aries, you see, we have let go of control issues, and I feel like for a lot of the Aries here, we're being told to really let go of control because maybe we've been burnt in the past, right? So now we've learned our lessons. Now we've learned this power of not allowing people to walk all over us, right? So there might be some type of control issue of opening up, of allowing things to unfold, allowing this process to unfold before us. I feel like one of yous might be resistant. There's some type of resistance in the air for Aries, okay? So this is why control issues and allowing this to unfold. And maybe this may be you, where you want things to unfold more quickly, okay? So take that as it resonates. But there's someone here that you've met in the past, or that you've already, you know, have had some type of connection with. It doesn't have to be romantic, but there's someone here that comes forward and wants to have a heart-to-heart. But then there's the control issues that come into play. So let's get more cards to see. Yeah, and that's the energy that I was feeling for Aries, is that some of you are not really trusting, right? There's stay optimistic about your love life, positive thinking, and faith will bring you romance. It really does feel like you're still in this place of, maybe, you know, this is not for me. This is going to be a challenge. I'm going to control how things unfold here. I'm going to control how much I you know, share with the other person. Because again, there's some type of expression that needs to come out, communication here. So they're telling you to let go of those control issues on how it'll all turn out, how it'll all progress. Okay, because this can act as a block, I'm hearing. If you do feel like things are just not the, you know, they haven't been going the way the way you've wanted in the past, you're kind of still stuck on that way of, you know, going about it. So you're not really in alignment with love. You're still in alignment with your past ways of being, if that makes sense. Okay, let's get one more. Okay, so for some of you here, I do see some finances and career issues. Now, this might be, you know, also telling me that it's difficult for you to open up to this person. That could be the one. It's a possibility. It's an option. It's difficult to have this conversation or to open up just because you have this guard up. Your guard has to do with your stability, right? Financial stability. Will this person be able to, will you be able to feel safe enough to open up about these situations regarding your stability? Yeah, look, they're telling you to be more lighthearted, playfulness. They're telling you to let go of these control issues. It doesn't matter, you know, these situations around finances and career or whatever it is that you don't feel solid enough or stable enough. They're saying to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. There's a lack of fun here in your energy field, okay? So these are the first few messages that are coming through. Take the messages as they resonate with you in the month of May. We've just begun, so let's go with the tarot and see what is cut. Yeah, look at you, Aries. Queen of Swords. So this is why they're saying from the very start here, let go of control issues. You have your guard up. You're maybe too intimidating right now. The Queen of Swords is very intimidating. She has her sword ready to go. She's a little bit more emotionally detached. You see how her cup, her emotions are completely caged here. There's no openness. So this is why, in order to let this energy come in, where you want someone to be open and honest and trustworthy, well, then you got to kind of lower your guard here a little bit and be a little less intimidating. There's something coming through here. Okay, let's see what else. She's learned a lot of lessons, right? With the Queen of Swords, she's been through the bullshit. This is what I'm feeling. Knight of Wands. This is you, Aries, really you know, dancing to the beat of your own drum here. You're not really wanting to... You see how she's creating? You see these wands around her? She's like creating like this, again, this cage or this protection around her where she lives by her own rules. This is what I'm getting. She cannot be tamed, right? With the horse in the back, she cannot be tamed. There is some level of anxiety and worry and fears here, though. Page of Pentacles. Getting an offer. It's a small offer here. Pentacles is more about our the practical side of things. Someone might reach out and be more of a friend, be more, you know, practical than emotional. Again, we have the Seven of Wands because you have your guard up. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Look at her. She's completely in her own bubble, in her own zone, meditating, looking away. There's no way to get to her. She's protected herself with these wands, with this energy of, well, you can't get back, you can't get past me at this point because I'm in my own lane. I'm in my own lane. So there's this lack of openness, right? Yeah, so you see here the Fool did come out like this. So, and it did fall on the Queen of Swords. I feel this has to do with you learning from your past, because in the past we might have taken some risks. We might have been, we might have jumped into things without really processing and reflecting and thinking. We might have been more impulsive. You know, the Fool is like this child, just, it's the first step in the tarot. It's the first phase where we're just wondering if this is going to be worthwhile. You know, if we don't take a risk, we don't know what turns out. But at the same time, when it comes out in reverse, it's telling me this is what's blocking her. This is what's made her become very cold, emotionally detached, and a little bit intimidating because of the times that you've jumped in too quickly. You were too naive at that point. And look at that, we got the Knight of Cups. So we do have this suitor here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's the secret admirer, right? He's not really approaching, but he has some level of emotion for you if he's just sitting there with his bouquet of flowers, wondering if he should come forward, ask you out. We have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is the worst that it can get here with this person. I feel like this person's also going through some sort of an ending. I'm wondering if this person's like is just giving up with that Ten of Swords. Yeah, I'm feeling like there's some sort of, I have feelings, but I'm not too sure. I mean, should I actually come forward? Because she's the Queen of Swords. She's the Knight of Wands. She's in her own element here. She's not very playful at this point. I don't see how I can walk in here. Someone needs to make a decision though. So the Judgment card did come up. And you see how she's trying to access, she's really, it's the process of ascension where we're meeting our higher self. We're becoming more, we're merging with that higher part of ourselves. And it takes making a decision here. Someone needs to make a decision. Look at this with the Ten of Pentacles on whether or not this long-term, you want long-term with Ten of Pentacles. It's you're in it for the long term. You are aligning with the Ten of Pentacles, which tells me that your heart's in the right place, Aries, or this person's heart is in the right place. However, someone needs to let go. You see of this baggage right here, 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is we are just, things are getting too heavy. Things are getting too much of a burden. We're carrying too much. And for me, it's these control issues that keep popping up in this spread. All right, let's get a few more. Yeah, you need to make a decision. Look at this. 2 of Wands. She needs to make a decision. She's at a crossroad. She's wondering, should she proceed? In which way should she proceed? There's some type of conflict here with the 5 of Wands. I feel like this is her internal struggle, her internal battle. 5 of Wands. It's really internal. This is what I'm feeling. Look at this. We got the 9 of Wands. So the wounded warrior, this energy of not wanting to let your guard down, being overly protective. There's control issues here. There's a lack of playfulness. There's a lack of fun in your energy. So it's difficult here for anyone to come in. King of Pentacles wants to show up though. Wow. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn doesn't have to be, but there is someone else here. I feel like the person that I'm seeing here might have given up. Okay, so there is a 10 of Swords, might have given up on this connection. But then there's someone else here, Aries, that shows up as the King of Pentacles, having a crush. Page of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Scorpio does have a crush. Very mature. King of Pentacles. Very mature, has a lot of experience, has grown through his challenges, has learned his lessons, stable in his life. This is what I'm getting. All right, so we have Temperance, the Hermit, and 8 of Pentacles. Something is happening behind the scenes here with the Temperance card. This is the Angel of Patience. Sagittarius, Angel of Patience. This is divine. This is divinely orchestrated. There's something here that's being orchestrated behind the scenes in the 5D. While you work, while you're in this isolation with the Hermit, while you're completely focused, you see how she's completely focused on her work, on her household. She's going within. She is introspective. She is not reaching out and being open right now. She's really focused, also focused internally, okay? Working on herself or himself. This can be you, male, female. Now, let's get some more cards here. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles, building. I think someone here, someone here is in your vicinity in the background that wants to secretly want to collaborate and cooperate and work with you and be on your team. That's what it feels like. Okay, let's get some angel answers here. Some guidance for Aries, please, from March 2020. From March 2020. Yeah, so a lot of you see there is communicate clearly here. There's some type of communication that wants to come through. But I think a lot of you have had to learn this lesson that there is something better out there for you than this Knight of Cups. There's something better. This is the end. 10 of Swords. This is, putting our swords down and really letting it all go and feeling the pain and healing. Yes, with there's something better. Success, Aries. And it leads to a happy ending here. It leads to You're aligning with something that is more long-term, that is more successful. Oh, within the next few weeks, opportunity. So as soon as you cut out, as soon as you've learned this lesson of knowing your self-worth, cutting out people, places, and things that do not bring you any fulfillment, that don't meet you where you are in your vibration, then that's when you open the door to new possibilities within the next few weeks. Interesting, Aries. But you need to reconsider something here. There's something that some of you Aries are still having your pause in, right? So that is Knight of Cups, Ten of Swords. You need to put this down. It's just over. 10 of Wands. We've reached the final point here with the 10. All right, you've jumped into things too quickly. There was some sort of control issue here. But now it's time to open up and really try to be more lighthearted and understanding of what is best for me will always be there for me, will always be available to me. But I need to learn that lesson from within first. So Aries, I hope these messages were helpful, insightful. Please do reach out if you need a personal reading, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, Aries.